One thing I know, simple thing, about going in a short position, the only way you're going to win on that is if most people are in a long position, and actually what you're doing is you're taking it from the longs. So it's not a popular position. I could be wrong, but I was looking at something else here. This astrology. I knew there's a couple planets you could see through the visible eye, and a lot of times that can mean various things. I know there's rumors out there about earthquakes, something happening, whatever. But it's interesting. March 2012, five visible planets. March 2012, Mercury, the planet that's closest to the sun, has its best night appearance for the year in the northern hemisphere. So that's something you usually can't see Mercury well at all. Globally, all over the world, interesting. Mars, the planet of war, shines at its brightest for the year, all night long. All night long. The brightest and second brightest planets, with the brightest being Venus and the second brightest Jupiter, come together in union, conjunction, in mid-March. It's right about now. Saturn, the farthest and faintest visible planet, is bright as the brightest stars, and you can see the rings with a cheap telescope. You don't need nothing special. So, could be a little superstition, you never know. But sometimes when planets line up, causes things to happen in nature on Earth. So, a lot of people don't say it doesn't happen, or they get too superstitious on it, but sometimes I think it has an effect on things too. There's everything is connected. Everything isn't as rigid as much as possible. As I know the Romans liked to make order out of chaos. Quite the difference from the modern day Italy. Extremely rigid order, extremely rigid discipline. But sometimes the forces of nature are overpowering. So maybe there is something to this. I look at everything. It's going to be an interesting month for that too. But this is something else I'm looking at too. Might have something to do with the planets. You never know. You take out all the hedges and offsetting swaps, and you still got 70 billion in default insurgence exposure to Greece, which may be bigger than the fragile banking system can handle. There's money. We know there's money flowing out of Spain and Italy like crazy. I'm not exactly going by charts. I'm not going exactly by charts. I'm going by the planets too. Why not? It's a good bet that some banks won't be able to pay on the default policies. If some counterparties can't pay, then falling dominoes throughout the banking system. And I've seen this happen in the real estate market. It'll never happen. Never happen. Nah. Keep buying land. Go ahead. Dumb shit. Told them what to buy. I don't give a damn. I love it. But this is this is the gold chart again. Yeah, technically a double top. Sometimes that means it's gonna fall. Yeah, it's following a pattern. I think there's other things going on. Like when these planets all line up, this thing's gonna nosedive like this. So I want to be sure. That's my reason right there. I don't know, but you know what? I'm not even holding stops because I think this damn thing's gonna bounce a little bit. And double leverage isn't that crazy, but if it bounces a little bit, I might go in on triple leverage. I'm not sure about triple leverage silver because that damn thing. I don't know. I might even go on both triple leverage silver and gold. The hell with it. So I'll be shorting the crap out of these two metals like anything. See what happens. So I think there's something. I think there's more than going on than just the technicals. The thing that smelled wrong to me. I know they've been blowing this junk over with the euro debt problem all the time, but what really doesn't make sense to me right off the bat is they're not adding more money to the system to fix it. They're making like there's no default. There is a default. I go back to this about the counterparty risk. What's going to happen? What's going to happen when I hit the next country? I think this stuff is going to start going pretty quick. They're not mentioning QE yet, and they're not until the falling dominoes happen again, just like happened in 2008. So this would be a good sized crisis. And you know, Mars shines at its brightest for all the year, all night. Now, if the most important people in the world, you know, Mars, Israel could be being set up. Maybe they'll do the attack on Iran. You know, March isn't a bad bet. April isn't a bad bet. You might see the metals crash and oil skyrocket. I'm long oil. I'm short on the metals. I don't know. I don't know. But it's the way I'm playing it. You know, I know about this silver. You know, it's interesting too. Silver went up through here this time, right? Up to 37. It's not like a clean chart like gold where there's a double top and all this type of stuff. It may not pull back as far as gold does, you know, and maybe it won't because there's a hell of a lot of people buying it. But I can't imagine if you make the assumption that gold is going to go down below 1500 and hit this support level. I can't see silver not going below 30. You know, could even go lower. And you know, if I'm looking at the Fibonacci, take 9 to 47, silver should be around below 24. And it just Fibonacci's got a weird way of working. It does. I mean, if it starts, you know, maybe it'll be the 28 per, you know, $28, 50% retracement. I don't know. But somehow, if it breaks through 26, you're definitely probably gonna break through 24. Probably. It's gonna knock people out of being in silver, except for the most hardcore people that know better. But you know what? You could be palladium or platinum, and it's gonna do just about as good as silver too. People don't want to hear that, but probably palladium might even do better than silver. There's a big problem with palladium though, because it really never has been used as money. But it's still going to do really good. So, you know, I'm holding my positions, and tomorrow I think silver's going to go up. You know, usually when it does this, it's going to go back up again. It's going to go back up again. Probably, I don't know, maybe it'll go down and up like this. I don't know. But you know, I don't think it's got too much more time to take a nosedive. I think there's other things going on here. I just can't get so focused in totally on the metals and the charts per se. Yeah, I know this kind of looks like it's going to dive down because it is. The pattern's already completing here. But like I said, you know, this can go up like that, and just hit it right here. But I think the last time, you know, nobody expected this. Nobody expected this. Nobody expected this. You know, it was going up here. Nobody expected this. And the only way you actually win on a short is because most people are deciding to go long. You know, the longs, you're really taking it from the longs. You're taking it from the longs. And I got a feeling that they get an opportunity to short this, you know, the big banks are going to short the crap out of this damn thing. They are. So I'm going in the same direction as them. And I'll switch sides as soon as I get down there on the bottom. That's what I'm going to do.